A lot of people don't know this, but I think the money is usually the problem sometimes with most of us. All right, so I would suggest if you have the money, rather. Yes, so guys, this video is especially dedicated to those who are thinking of places they can move into, all right, in 2022. Well, I am filming this because I have received a lot of questions from people coming to me and say, Milton, where can I go? Where do you advise me to go? And yeah, this is my advice, all right? If you watch this video, make a choice from here, because this is what I'm going to tell you. I don't know if it's the best for you, but you can always make a choice from here. Now, I will talk about some of the countries in Europe, all right? Some are not in Europe, others are in Europe, where you can decide to take a degree program, all right? Then from there, you are going to know if it's the best for you. But like I said, decide on what you want to do, because these countries I'm going to tell you now are some of the countries in Europe. Some are not in Europe, but you can apply to these countries if you have the desired funds or the required amounts of money that you need. And I think the application for visa is not complicated. I didn't say there is a cheap visa. I said the application for visa is not complicated. All right, so if you have all your required documents, it is going to guarantee you that you can easily move. Now, I want to start with Finland. Well, Finland is one of those countries in Northern Europe that is very cold. And if you must apply to Finland, know that there is an application timeline, all right, that usually opens for schools, for you to apply for schools in Finland, or for internationals to apply for study positions in Finland. So as soon as the window closes, you cannot more apply, but you can apply. It's not as if you cannot more apply. You can apply again, but this time you are going to be applying for programs that are very expensive without scholarships, all right? So the application for Finland, the application for admissions opens from January to around the 22nd of January. It doesn't reach February, all right? So if you want to study in Finland, you have to be targeting this period or this time interval, so that as soon as it's open, you apply. But now, this is what is going to happen. When you get admissions, in most Finnish universities, I have said this time and again, they will always give you a partial scholarship, all right? Probably there are schools that will pay you, that when you apply and they give you an admissions, you are going to be paying at least 3,000 euros. And these are some of the cheapest schools, a part of the single school that I know is tuition free in Finland. These schools are going to charge you just 3,000 euros, and I think one is Savonia University. All right, they will give you 50% scholarships, and that is how it is. Now, when you get the acceptance letter from Finnish universities, you have to pay a tuition fee. Paying the tuition fee, you are confirming your spots that you are going to move to Finland. And when you pay, they are going to give you a document to apply for the visa. I think Finnish applications for visa is quite simple and straightforward, because all you need to do is to book an appointment online. You upload your documents and you wait for the day they are going to tell you to come to the embassy, all right? And again, remember, before you apply, I talked about required funds. So this video is for those who have the funds. For Finland, you need money, and this money is around 6,700 euros, all right? Probably it might have increased now because a lot of things are changing. So if you have this money in your own bank account with the required documents, it is going to be easy for you to move to Finland, because it doesn't complicate. You don't go left and right and come back. In as much as you get the admissions, you pay the fees, you are able to provide a bank statement alongside some other documents. I'm talking about the bank statement because I want to focus more on the financial abilities, all right, on your finances. So if you provide these documents, it is going to be easier for you to move, all right? Now, I want to talk about the second country, and the second country is still located in the Northern Hemisphere. And this time around, I'm going to talk about Norway. Well, from the way Norway is, the application is not open now. But if you want to apply to study in Norway, you should start by September, October, you should be applying, all right, of every year. So Norway does not really have two admissions intake. They have just one, all right? And when applying to Norwegian schools, understand that they are somehow competitive. So, but the good news is that when you get admissions in a Norwegian university, you will be asked to pay some money to confirm your spot. It's usually not above 75 euros, as I know. Then after the payment, you will now need to apply for your visa. But remember, before you apply for the visa, which is the part I am focusing more about today, you must provide a blocked account or nothing else, all right? Now, for you to even provide the blocked account, the school is going to give you the bank in which you are going to put that money inside. 121,236 Norwegian kron, that should be 13,000 US dollars plus. That money is still your money, all right? Nobody is running with it. I'm sorry to say this, guys. But remember, when you put the money in that account, the school is going, or the bank is going to give you documents to apply for your visa. Without you putting this money specified or indicated by your school, you cannot move to Norway, all right? So the process is simply straightforward. If you have this money, just put in the account, all right? Then when you move to Norway, you are going to be withdrawing the money every month. I hope you get the differences now. Norway and Germany, they functions almost the same, all right? So that is what you should understand. Now, I want to take the next country, which is Cyprus. Cyprus here, I mean Northern Cyprus. Well, for Northern Cyprus, it is an island. If you have your money to go and study, it is going to be very easy for you. But if you do not have money, it is going to stress you, and I will not recommend you to go to Northern Cyprus because you might frustrate your life. Secondly, understand that Northern Cyprus is visa-free for African students. So if you have intentions of moving to Cyprus, all you need is an OK to board from Nigeria or any other country. Cameroonians, you do not need OK to board, all right? There is nothing like OK to board for us Cameroonians. Nigerians, they have it and they must show it, all right? Now, the system in Northern Cyprus is changing already. So if you want to apply for schools in Northern Cyprus, you need to also get an accommodation, all right? Getting accommodation in North Cyprus is not usually that difficult, all right? But I will leave it here for now. Just understand that you need some small amounts of money to take on you, all right? Probably 600, 1,000 euros past the Aegean airport, then you can pay your tuition fee later with money from home. But if you can carry it, all right? So this is a country which the procedure is not that complicated. No visa. If you like, go to the Turkish embassy and collect a transit visa. It doesn't really matter, all right? There is no visa free. All you need to do is to show a good passport, all right? Then you show your other documents and you move to Northern Cyprus. Now, the other country I want to talk about is Germany. Germany, a lot of people look at it to be a joke, but I want to tell you that if you are an international student and you have never dreamt of going to Germany or have a dream of moving to Germany, then you are not serious with what you are doing. First of all, we all understand that German is their language of instructions, or in most programs, bachelors especially, and English is also being spoken, which means that you stand a chance to apply and be accepted, and people have been accepted that way. Not all the schools anyways will ask for German, and again, the advantage of you studying in Germany is that all you need to do is just to apply. If you need to pay an application, you pay. Then when you have done the process, if given the admissions, which I know it will be given to you, you just need to open a blocked account with Citibank. You put the money inside, collect the documents from Citibank, and you apply for your visa, all right? Or you get an affidavit of support from somebody in Germany, all right, living and working in Germany. Then you present to the embassy, states that the person is going to sponsor your education, and that is it, all right? A lot of people don't know this, but I think the money is usually the problem sometimes with most of us, all right? So I would suggest, if you have the money, rather than keeping it and doing other things, travel to Germany with the money, all right? Because as a student, you need a blocked account, and the blocked account has started increasing. Now, before it was 10,236 euros. Now it is around 10,332 euros, all right? So it's increasing. It depends on the rate and let me say the inflation rate in the country at that moment, all right? And again, Germany is one of those countries, if you study in Germany, you will never regret. A medical degree from Germany is highly recognized in Germany, and you work in Germany. A language course in Germany is going to help you because you are going to integrate easily into the society. And again, some other courses like your departmental courses are going to give you an opportunity to work in the European Union and earn your own money, all right? Because automatically as a student, you make your own money yourself. I hope you understand the little details I'm trying to talk about. There are a lot of opportunities in Germany. Even German companies sometimes offer free internship to international students into Germany, all right? So always check all of these things and you put into place. It's either you use the blocked account or an affidavit of support, all right, for Germany. But for the next country I'm going to talk about, there is no affidavit of support, all right? And this country is Austria. Yes, Austria is also one of those very good countries in the EU where you can study for almost free. Yes, I have videos I have done about 250 euros tuition fee, 720 euros tuition fee. Imagine you are studying in a university for one semester for maybe 600k or 700k. Is that not awesome? So Austria is one of those places. If you are looking for clean, good health system, you move to Austria. All right, the education is top notch and well-equipped laboratories. First-hand information coming from Austrian universities. Again, you should understand that to study in Austria with certain, or let me say, to use certain degrees like the bachelor's, to study in Austria, it is okay. You can apply for an English taught master's program. But if you are using your high school certificate to apply for bachelor's, it's going to be difficult, all right? Because sometimes they will prefer people with German proficiency to apply for their bachelor's program. But there are some schools that you can still find bachelor's programs in English, though it's difficult to match, but always check very well so that you can know what you are doing. These are the 5 countries I wanted to talk about. These 5 countries can easily take you to Europe because Europe is visa free anyway for some people, all right, not just us Africans. For European nationals visa, Europe is visa free, all right, not us Africans. If you are going to Europe, you have to have a visa. So you have to look into your budget, then you know what you are doing, because sometimes a lot of people will take programs in Norway, whereas they are not able to provide 2,000 euros. If you are taking an academic program in Norway and you don't know where your source of income is going to come from, it is going to be disturbing because you might not end up studying, all right? These are not countries to joke with. When they implement laws, they make sure those laws go into effect, all right? Another country I would like to add, it may not be that good, but I think if you have money, you should consider this place, is Canada. Canada, well, is very heavy in terms of finance. So I will always say, if you have the money, look into Canada or look at Canada, because there are a lot of opportunities in Canada, guys. There are a lot, from medical health to working conditions to housing conditions and all the rest, all right? So if you are a student, a master's in business administration, scientist and artist, all right, try to check programs in the United States to see which fits you so that you can apply as fast as possible. And of course, you can also check Canada and also apply, all right? But make sure you put things in order so that you do not get confused along the way. If you have the money, invest into these countries. Put the money, apply to universities in this country. Austria, Germany, Cyprus, Norway, Finland, all right? And see if you will not be able to pull through, all right? For those who already got their admissions to Finland for this year, congratulations to you. And also understand that admission starts again in January 2023 for Finland. But there is still an admissions going on now, but you cannot find cheaper courses, all right? Or maybe things you wanted to really study. All right, there is a program I did for Valmia College. All right, the admissions is going to start by October, by August, September, for one of the programs being taught in this vocational school. So make sure you check it out, all right, when you are okay. I hope this video helps you guys. If it does, please do not forget, as usual, subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell like this so that when I post a new one, you will be the first to watch. Understand that there are so many other countries in Europe in which you can study accountancy, business, like France, Netherlands, all right, and even the Norway I mentioned. There are some countries, there's some programs that require you to show GMAT and mathematics, all right? So that is what you should understand. Until we meet again in another one. Peace.